I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. When you were out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. No, I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
He is the most shameful thing I've ever done. There is nothing that I experienced with that person that has not inspired shame except for Unplugged. That was the purest moment. For me, it was all done in love for music, love for all that was there, love for the culture. I hate the fact that we did it all for a culture vulture. For someone who never truly had the capacity to appreciate that moment in time, to steal it from the masses, to hide it, to cloak it.
Yeah, Jag is upset, like I said, because Jay-Z does not acknowledge Unplugged. Jay-Z Unplugged, she was on the stage sweating with her, her hot press comb. You know how you get the hot comb? And now Jag didn't use like the pressing comb, like the grease specially made for it. She actually used hot, Blue Magic grease. And then, that's like cooking your hair, child. She cooked her hair with that hot comb. And then that's how she straightened her hair. And then she tried to do a little bump on there, with a little, curl knot, do a little bump at the very end. And the Blue Magic grease was like all on her forehead, because like greasy and sweaty with Blue Magic grease all over, dripping down. And then it was limp and still, because right now the silk presses be pressing. Like you can I whip my hair back and forth. You can whip your hair and shake your hair be flowing and shit. But child, with them hot combs, child, your hair was on still. It didn't move. Like, and just shake your head, it's like, it's too greasy to move. Like, that's how Jag hair, it was like, it just like limp, okay? A mess.
I put it up on Philadelphia last year when we launched. You know how many people came to the network to see that show that they never got to see? You know what's great about this year? I still got the footage. And in 1 week, Jay-Z Unplugged, the actual whole concert, from beginning to end, will be viewed and able to be viewed on realjag.com. Come and see the history. Come and see the power of that moment, the amazing things that we did with our bodies and our minds and our spirits. There was not one person in that room that was not elevated that night. And everyone in that room would be a liar if they said that I wasn't responsible for 75% of it.
But that was like 30 years ago on stage with Jay-Z Unplugged. So now he has moved on with his life, and there's $1 billion on the elevator. He getting over there being kicked by Beyonce's sister Solange, getting kicked on the elevator with $1 billion on the elevator and stuff. And she over here with only like a pennies in her pocket, wearing the same black bra every day and the same bald head with dingleberries and crack her hair, wearing diapers and eating oodles and noodles. So she's jealous. Like, to be honest, wouldn't y'all be jealous if you were on the stage with Jay-Z Unplugged decades ago and a big audience because they were there to see Jay-Z? And then fast forward, he got all this money and is with Beyonce. living lifestyles of the rich and famous, and you're broke and you're dusty and you're crusty, you're a liar and you're a bald-headed scallywag, ain't got no hair and back, you know. And then you're a pigeon. And then now what's gonna happen now, Jag, is that she's jealous. And she's like, oh, and every year she's celebrating when she was on Jay-Z Unplugged, because that was a highlight of her life. And she's mad because Jay-Z doesn't think that that's a highlight of his life, and he's not celebrating it every year. So she's like, you're not gonna acknowledge Jay-Z Unplugged?
You, Sean Carter. I helped make you. Fuck you. You don't want to acknowledge Unplugged? Acknowledge this shit. Produce the fucking commission. Produce it. You motherfucker.
So now I'm gonna come after you for the rest of my life. Jack will be 7 years old and saying, Jay-Z, you're gonna acknowledge Jay-Z Unplugged. I built you and I'm gonna tear you down. My last and final words before I leave the earth is Rock Nation.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
Well, I appreciate it, y'all. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button.
Fuck coming over here looking for content. You ain't been liking the content you've been getting, robot?
Girl, I didn't come over there for no fucking content, okay, bitch? People were already telling me that you were talking about me. Like, y'all are so weird.
Oh, by the way, the Kermit the Frog sounding bitch, that's Dani Robertson YT right here on Instagram. Y'all should go and report her page and shut her the fuck down. She ain't nothing but a stalker.
Oh, you're over there talking about me and spazzing out, and you're on your second live with my name in your mouth. I click the link and I say, nurse, and then I get blocked. Then you block, and then I go about my day and I start smacking on my chicken. Oh, shit. Girl, so unbothered. And I didn't care about getting blocked. You think I knew that? Like, girl, bye. Okay? Good job.
Anybody see a sword in this chat? Report it. They are a violent and...
That is Danielle Elizabeth Allen, a.k.a. Dani Robertson, on YouTube and here on Instagram. She's Dani Robertson YT. They sit here in their DMs all day and they stalk and harass people I know and love. Looking for people to lie on me. No, D-A-N-I Robertson YT. Make sure you go report her.
Dangerous organization.
Now, how you gonna report somebody talking about, anybody see a sword in the chat, report it. You got like, all of a sudden you're gonna report every sword.
Yep. You're a terrorist.
A violent and dangerous organization. Ma'am, I guarantee you, your record and all that shit you do, job, that's your crazy ass. Okay? Yeah. Good job. You're the one woman organization, crime organization. Oh, shit. Like, bitch, you are unhinged.
And the story that gets funnier every day, right? Like, the plot twists are more entertaining than any movie or TV show that we have seen in a while. Tony Busby has denied working in any capacity or collaborating with Jaguar Wright. He said, I'm not working with Jaguar Wright in the Jay-Z lawsuit.
I have had no interaction with the Busby law firm at all, whatsoever. Want to know how the whole Busby thing came into my life? Another content creator. And I really don't even like calling Danielle Elizabeth Allen Brown, wife of pharmaceutical dealer and probably alleged trafficker of small people.
David Santrell Brown's wife.
Get your wife, man.
Danielle Elizabeth Allen, come get your wife, man. She running around calling funeral homes. She running around calling law firms, calling judges, writing letters. Like, do you spend any time with your wife? Because she seems to have a lot of time on her hands. David Santrell Brown? I'm just curious.
Tony Busby is denying claims that he's working hand in hand with Jaguar Wright as part of his grape lawsuit against Jay-Z. Here's the deal. Jaguar posted a video on social media this week claiming she was contacted by Busby's law firm, which is representing a Jane Doe who's suing.
Every time y'all try to hang a noose around my neck about something that's false, haven't y'all noticed it don't stick? Like, I don't understand. Everyone is calling me a liar, and yet all anyone does is lie on me. And people believe it? Like, how stupid has America gotten? That you just turn on your screen, and because somebody is sitting there saying a bunch of crap, that makes it true?
Jay-Z is actually suing Jaguar Wright. That might be another rumor that was made up on the internet. Just like the rumor that Tony Busby was working with Jaguar Wright. Right now, it does look like Jaguar Wright does not have any cancel, but she has her receipts. And for everybody worried, you know, in defamation, truth or receipts is an actual defense, the best defense.
You took the video down taking the truth. I'm asking you now, Jackie McKinney, correct that title. I ain't beg nobody for nothing. I ain't gotta beg nobody for nothing. It was Dani Robertson that called the Diddy hotline at the Busby law firm, trying to sick them on me so that they could, I don't know, talk to me and prove I'm a liar, so wouldn't nobody believe me. Haven't y'all noticed? And Ling Ling, I'm getting your ass right now, Ling Ling.
But if she don't got those receipts, she needs to stop making claims because, oof, I don't know where this is going. It's not just her, but she is putting everybody around her that has platformed her, putting them in jeopardy as well. At the very least, I mean, can you go to jail for defamation? Is it criminal? I don't think so. If anything, well, you know what? We are going to look into that. But Tony Busby has spoken. There is no truth to the rumor. And as of now, I do not believe that Jaguar Wright has been able to secure any counsel. But with her receipts, she won't need a lawyer. All she got to do is post those receipts. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Danielle Elizabeth Allen Brown, wife of David Santrell Brown, thought it was good content to play around calling a victim hotline to try to gaslight me. You're sick. You're just nuts. Like, I ain't even got to talk about all of the other very crazy things you do. That was just out of control. And to DJ EQ, one of your regular members, disgraced estranged wife of style orphan Talib Kweli. You should be ashamed of yourself. You've been living down in Houston. I don't know how good you're living because I know your nigga don't give you no money because you was really surviving on those gifting circles during the pandemic when he wasn't giving you no money and you was calling Kilo and begging him to get paid and begging him to get paid. But I don't really think it was a gifting circle. I think it was the money that Jay-Z gave to the Roots that they imparted onto Kilo to help run this little disinformation scam and gaslight and gambit on me.
Nerds!
And anybody from Houston who lives in Houston, like you, DJ EQ, you know the impact that had on that city. For you to sit there and coach that weird bitch Dani on to call down to that law firm for content,
And then sit there in the comments and say, Jag is going to lose her mind. Why? Why would I lose my mind? Because y'all are stupid. Y'all are pathetic. But to sit there and play these kind of games, it's time to log off. Let it go. Let me go. Whatever fulfillment you got out of stalking my life, let it go. Because when it gets to the point where you're starting to play with the defenders of real victims, you're no longer an avenger of anything other than your pride. Because you called today because you're losing. You're losing big and you're losing bad. You're going down bad. You're crashing out. That I Am Hollywood bitch, they should have charges brought up on her for those nasty comments you sent her to say in Lamisha Fuller's chat to try to drive her over the edge.
Nurse. Like troll, bitch. All I gotta do is throw on a purple wig, make it stick up in the air, and bitch, you are giving me troll. Okay, so with that being said, those are the people that are actually the trolls. They go on and on, talk about troll form. And if you actually want to know who I'm talking about, look at Jacqueline Suzette Wright. Okay, she built like a troll, act like a troll, probably even smell like one, because she got dingleberries in the crack of her ass. So with that being said, let's be clear about something. The ones who yelled the loudest about my Dani is a member of the troll farm. It's the same bitch that said, I've never been to a Diddy freak out party, but I sent sex workers there and since 2005, and I got all sorts of Diddy freak off tapes. I was there with Rosa Parks sitting in the front of the bus. I was there with Harriet Tubman in the Underground Railroad. I marched with Martin Luther King Jr. You know, it's everything she's saying with all the receipt. That's the actual troll form, people. Like I said, take Jack, for example. She trolls my chat. Like, she literally trolls my chat, pretending to be a deceased woman, saying, My, why you blocked me, Dani? You blocked me because that's your mother? Like she said, she trolls, she thinks I'm this woman named Joshua Ray Womack. She comes to my chat, trolling me as Joshua Ray Womack's deceased mother. Like, how is that not screaming troll? Like, you're literally trolling people. Like, the bitch that says troll farm all day is in my chat under the name of a deceased woman that died from cancer. That's not a troll.
She lies and represents herself on the Diddy hotline as a friend of mine, and that she was getting in touch with them on my behalf. And then when they asked her, did she have legal right to do this? She said no. And they said, well, then we can't do anything. She would have to call in herself. And then she goes and says, oh, well, I'll make sure she gets the message.
Let me pick it up. So look, she called a few law firms and said the exact same things, but she called on behalf of Jaguar Wright, but has no relationship with her, nor does she have any legal right to represent her. Now, she called and emailed the law firms and gave them Jaguar Wright's email, and she gave them my personal phone number.
Which is mystifying, because how did she get it?
Well, there it is right there. Legally, these actions are illegal. These are stalker actions, and this is illegal behavior. She essentially gave up personal information. That's one thing. You do not have the authorization to use the use of personal information. And I do have that email. I'm not going to show it, but I have the email. We're going to handle business. We're going to handle business. Yeah, no. Because look, it's just getting out of hand where you got TMZ involved of some chicanery you did, and you don't, and it's all illegal. I know your dad's in law enforcement. I know your mom is. I know your brother is, and you're trying to. The closest thing you've gotten to it is, that time you served for. Well, we ain't gonna go there. But long story short, yeah, you're in the wrong. You're wrong.
Y'all cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. And then her and Dusty actually said they're gonna go to troll people's pages. So, but then it's the troll farm. The troll farm. Bitch, if you don't stop your bad built front refrigerator, Buick shade, Pontiac shade, built body, shut the fuck up, bitch, and have a fucking seat and go learn how to get a rag and a soap and some water and wipe the crack of your ass, bitch, okay? Jack has said some of the most outlandish, craziest lies, even up to the point of saying that Tasha K never interviewed Samuel Odom II. That's AI. My son would never say profane prostitute to me. That's not my son. That's AI. Fuck Transrena, Tasha K. So anyways, that's AI. Outlandish, crazy stories, lies with no receipts and just...
But
honey, it's beyond wrong. It's beyond wrong. Want to know why? Because we know exactly how she got that phone number. They also gave that phone number to an ex-cohort of Tasha K named Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
And she said herself that she got the number from King Payne, who is friends with your ex-wife's sister.
Yeah.
And they laughed about that. They also laughed about the fact that your ex-wife is an Avenger. She's a member over there with these crazy people.
Wanting everyone to believe it. And guess what? There are people that actually believe these lies. There's fake comas. Tammy Wallace is missing. Ronnie Connie Bowl, Mr. Is missing, child. After he done bet everybody and their mom and grandma and cousin them for $40. He missing. There's the old Ada scam. The troll farm calls Ada Santiago to try to unalive herself, and out of the kindness of my heart, I just made her a song called Testimony. So then she making a whole song for the fake coma bitch, Ada Santiago. There's all sorts of phony agendas, money grabs. As soon as I get $2,500, I'm going to release some footage of me getting arrested in Dallas, Texas. And I just got $1,250, like I almost have. But I never had the concert. I never had the sounds. I never released any new music. I never... And let's not forget the pocket watching. Oh my gosh.
So it would be a very easy lineup to say that your member, Odell's ex-wife, gave you his phone number.
Well, that's already being determined. I'm taking care of that situation with legal right now. Let's not even mention that. We're going to stick to the subject at hand.
No, I'm just saying this is not the first time your number has been passed around to these online stalkers.
Right, I have that documented. I'm utilizing that information too, because there was all of a sudden a phone call made to someone, a Sean Dookie way. Remember that? All that's been taken count of. So and also these people have been involved. Basically, it's malicious intent. They've interfered with my parental rights, and all of that is actionable claims. Like everything that I've been saying. That's why I was letting you guys know earlier when we did the live. It's deeper than just these few little trolls and stuff like that. This is an orchestrated
attack
situation. Yeah, to attack you and me. And
guess what?
Confidential information. Oh, okay, all right.
And guess what?
Yeah.
They're doing all of this because, in my opinion and estimation and speculation, I do believe in my bones that Leor Cohen is sanctioning this all on behalf of his friend, Mr. Carter. These YouTubers have been allowed to sit here and create lies on my name for so long, with it being monetized and making money off of it for so long, that they actually think they have more right to my name than me. And I'm saying it today. I'm reclaiming my name, you whack bitch. And now your little joke is going to be an example of how these small, irrelevant channels work together to create fake stories that can make it to what's supposed to be legitimate news. And now you're gonna get TMZ sued.
Do we want to play the
Yeah, let's play the receipt.
or do you want to wait?
No, let's play a little. No, because I think we need to play this a couple of times. We need to make sure that everybody hears this a couple of times.
Well, they don't have everything, right? Like, I'm not giving them the whole, because, you know, in actuality, the phone
All you gotta
a little bit longer.
All you gotta do is play the recording that I sent you.
No, I got you. I'm just saying I'm not giving them everything, because, you know.
And when I say money is the motive, that's their biggest issue, is that they're watching everybody. All these people making money off me, and nobody wants me to make a dime. I can't get $1 of views. I can't get $1 of view to everybody's the troll farm, and they working for Jay-Z and Tasha K, and they just can't give me a dime. They all owe me money. Night and day owe me $150,000. They owe, $500,000. Oh, the Blue Couch, they owe me money. They are the ones trolling these fake stories. You have these people making up these stories, and it's like one story after the next. He's missing. Tammy Walls is missing. Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo says a mysterious undercover cops. I was driving and these undercover cops. They pulled me over and on my car and they searched the vehicle for like 30 minutes and they took me in an unmarked car to this abandoned warehouse in the middle of nowhere, and they interrogated me for like 2 hours about Rock Nation and Jay-Z and so then that's why I was missing. It ain't got nothing to do with you all of a sudden asking everybody your phone and your email marketing list. Kim can pay everybody for $4 because you short for a hotel. It ain't got nothing to do with that. And Jack called you out. Now he's trying to say that Jack blew up his spot and made things worse and seems fishy. But she went live saying Ronnie Bo is missing. I haven't heard from Ronnie Bo. I sent him a message and he's not responding. He's missing. Bolo put him on a milk carton. Like, child.
That's what it is.
And she's here right now, so I'll have her explain it better. But we just wanted to get a few things clear because
I understand, but this is her post, and she's saying that she spoke to somebody at this law firm.
Hold on a second. Can I please get in here?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you please do me a favor and identify who you are so I know who I'm speaking to?
Yeah. You know something?
Can you please just give me your name, sir? You called, we reached out, and let's...
You see that coward shit?
No. Fuck that.
Call back.
Fuck that.
I already had his name.
You want to hang up?
Why do they hang up when you talk to them?
Cowards! And that was TMZ?
Mm-hmm.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
My name is Jaguar Wright. You just called this phone. When I asked you to identify who I was speaking to, You hung up very rudely. If you want to know who actually contacted Tony Busby, go to YouTube and look up the channel. And this girl, she is the one who called the hotline and gave them our number, telling them we needed representation. What you have done is publish lies nationally. And now we're going to hang you with it. You fucking cowards. You tell Harvey Leviathan I said he can kiss my black ass. I'm taking TMZ.
And Jag is walking through the mountains, in the forests, in the swamps, and the lakes that she's used to, and she's going from one canteen to the next. Yeah, I'm walking up through the valleys in the shadow of death. I will fear no evil. I'm walking to the next canteen. Yeah, the next canteen. And then it's like there's like a glitch, and then you see cars in the background. Like, bitch, you walking through a parking lot, bitch. That's a parking lot. You forgot your filter is glitching, and all those birds chirping. The chirping of the birds is a damn filter. She in the hospital with the hospital sound effects. She forgot to turn it on. She turned it off and on. And, she faking in the hospital. Then Tammy Wallace said that, Jack was faking being in the hospital. Like, no, we could tell because I think I found her exact sound effect she was using. I don't feel well. My throat hurts. I can't breathe. So now she's on here just trolling celebrities, trolling creators, making it up stuff. Another thing they do is they accuse others of teaming up. Oh, well, everybody is linked up and conspiring against me. We have Jag and, we have OKP working with Danny Robertson, the robot, Joshua Ray, Sean Davy Way, Adrian, and she says his whole name. And they all work for Tasha K, who works for Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and Beyonce. I wake up like this. She got to put on pounds and pounds of makeup to look like that. And it's still ugly. So, she's a witch. She's practicing witchcraft. So, she says everybody is teamed up and swatted up and leagued up. And then she says, we're having a Mod Squad meeting. The Mod Squad undivided. So it's okay that she got the Mod Squad. She got everybody. She got the Kimmy, you in charge. She got the Kimmy, you in charge, the top mod. She got the peas, y'all. She got the bitch that can't say peas and says peas. And I'm thinking like she wants some sweet peas and giving her a can of sweet peas. Like, no, I mean peas. Okay, I thought you said peas. And then she got the other big bitch over here that says pathetic. Ada's in the coma. The troll farm called Ada. Caused Ada to be in a coma. Ada. Oh, Ada. Oh, I don't like Odell. Odell wanted to sex traffic me. I don't want to be sex trafficked by Odell, who compared my titties to 82 titties, and my titties do not look like 82 titties. I'm so mad. So anyways, she just has all these weird people.
Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And there's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably.
One hand impossible. That is like a shove. No, Jack, why you got a message for me? I seen you popping up in Maggie's panel. I seen you over there in Maggie's panel popping up. Why you want to bring your damn dirty ass message over here? Nobody's letting you up to talk about it, huh, Jaguar? They not letting you up to talk about it. Here, I got you. I'll give you the time.
See, there's a reason why some of y'all don't let me up on your panel. There's a reason why some of y'all will never want me to hit your link, because you already know if you gotta come face to face with me, I will destroy you. Like, haven't y'all figured that out? I am vengeance. Melanie Jones says so. She's a big Jay-Z fan. She's playing Jay-Z songs. It's almost like she gotta play a Jay-Z song before she goes live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn and Jay. I'm a fan of Jay. Ain't nobody ever gonna make me stop being a fan of Jay. Fuck you, Jag.
Nurse.
Melanie Jones,
Nurse.
who's now being stalked by other people. You know, y'all need to stop calling it the Jaguar Right sector on YouTube. You need to call it the Jay-Z sector, because that's what y'all do everything for.
Don't you come up with that dirt, that nasty mouth. You keep that nasty mouth to yourself, right? You come up with a little bit of, respectability. Here we go, y'all. Here go Jaguar coming up. You been in Maddie looking for you. Maddie got some stuff she want to iron out with you. She said you was grooming her. She said you was trying to sell her to the market. She said she knows about them Atlantic City ties that you got at the casino. She said you gonna sell her. Yeah, you're gonna sell her to a high roller, pass her around. Got to be more careful. You living a dangerous life, Jaguar. I don't know. You gotta turn yourself in. You gotta get some of these demons off your back, Jaguar. Get some of the demons off your back, Jaguar. That's the only way. That's the only way. You gotta get them demons off your back. You got to start somewhere. I don't know how you gonna reconcile. I don't know. You might have to just turn yourself in, start writing letters to everybody. You know what I mean? That might be a good stage right there. Like, turn yourself in, start writing letters to everybody, telling them that you're sorry. Give that bra a break. Hang it up. Hang up the bra. It might be the bra. Energies and entities attach themselves to material. It might be the bra. The bra might have you, going through some shit. If you change the bra, you have a different attitude. Oh shit. Don't try to flash my page, get my page taken. Hello.
I'm not the one that wants to hurt your Paige. Your friends are.
You're absolutely right about that. But they were your friends before they were my friends.
They were never my friends.
They trained you.
Who trained who?
Denot said he trained you on this stuff of how to.
Why would you believe anything that liar says after everything he said about you?
Because if he trained you to lie and you've been lying and
he didn't train me anything. That child doesn't train anyone.
So he learning from you then?
No, he didn't learn anything from me. I didn't know him. I guess you didn't bother to look at the history of how he became attached to my name.
I didn't, because I don't know who to believe. Y'all all seem to be telling different variations.
You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? You don't know who to believe, yet you believed everything they told you about me, and these people don't even know me.
I believe the words that's coming out of your mouth.
No, you don't, because you're always trying to turn them and twist them and flip them.
That's part of perception.
No, that's not perception, that's a fact.
Ralph and Jag have an interesting dialogue going back and forth, and he's always, he doesn't really take Jag seriously. And I also like when he goes back and forth between No Nuts, because he also doesn't take No Nuts seriously. And sometimes that's what you have to do to some people. You just
take them as a joke. The joke that they are, treat them as a joke. Okay, so that's a lot of time his approach is to treat people as a joke and not take them seriously. It's like a lighthearted thing. Like, yeah. Him saying that he believes everything out of Jack's mouth, he does not. So that was like sarcasm. So that was like, and Jack realizes that, or well, sometimes she doesn't realize it. But girl, nobody believes everything that comes out of your mouth besides gullible, naive people.
Okay, so if you said that you
Why did you just? I want to ask you a question. Why did you just lie and said that you saw me on that birds panel? I haven't been there at all. Why would you lie and say that?
The comments been popping up. She been blocking them.
Nope, that's not me. That's the fake Jag.
Now, I want to say this. The fake Jag and the real Jag have something in common. They're both fake ass bitches. That's a fake troll, and then you a fake ass bitch. So I mean, like, fake is fake. Like, okay, it might be a troll, but it's fake. And you fake too. Lord have mercy.
You want to know who first started really running hard with fake Jags in the chat to make people think that it was me in the chat and go back and forth with me and say things about me? Denied. He was the first one to really start abusing fake Jags in the chat.
But yeah, to keep it 100, No Nuts does troll as me. I can feel his yellow orange push it out for me energy when he's behind the troll page. I can smell a stench, a stank, musky blue jacket that he never takes off. That's gorilla glue to his body. I can smell it through the avatar that's trying to impersonate me. People talk about Jack's, her black bra, but they still also should talk about that blue jacket because both of them have been in existence for about the same period of time. They the same age. They twins. That blue jacket and that black bra are twins. They might as well get married and live happily ever after, and both are on a body of an unhinged person. I mean, that blue jacket is on an unhinged, stanky bitch that never take a bath and looks stank through the computer screen. And the black bra is on a stank bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, justice for that blue jacket and justice for that black bra.
Matter of fact, all of your friends have their own fake Jag accounts. So when they can't get me to show up, so when I don't pop up, they just sit there and type in the chat and argue with themselves.
Lord have mercy. I don't know which one is thinker. That blue jacket or the black bra, which one is thinker? Okay? Let's put up a poll. Which one is more stank? No Nuts blue jacket or a Jag's black bra?
Okay, so how do you know about certain sacral rituals that's used based upon the sacral chakra or
because
the sex
I am
energy?
a study. I am a teacher. That's what I do. How can you defend yourself against something that you don't know how to defend yourself against?
I get
the only way you can the only way to defend yourself against witchcraft is to understand how it works so you can stop it.
That doesn't make a lick of sense. Talking about I study witchcraft so I can defend myself from it. Girl, you don't have to be a burglar to understand theft. You don't have to rob banks to understand bank robberies. Okay? You don't have to be a prostitute to understand what's going to take place when you walk down Figueroa and put your thumb I scroll down the road. Okay?
So you learn witchcraft to defend yourself against it?
Number one, I study all of my enemies and all of their tactics. Any intelligent person does.
So I guess I'm going to go out and kill a bunch of people so I can understand how it feels to be a murderer. That does not make sense. Jag is always trying to backpedal and pussy pop out of a situation, okay?
So as an E5 priestess, what levels of magic do you manipulate?
I'm not going to go into the gifts that God has bestowed upon me. I don't have to explain that to nobody.
Okay, what about the hypnotization that you put on people when you repeat certain things over and over again?
Oh, you mean, do I have the ability to hypnotize people? Absolutely.
Do you use that frequently?
I've used it for my safety when I needed to. It's a good skill to have.
Absolutely, I would agree.
Especially with the kind of enemies I got.
Nobody really knows the kind of enemies you got.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know exactly who they are.
Who, like Sean Davy Way and Storm Monroe?
No.
You mean bigger than that?
Problem. YouTubers aren't my problem. It's
you mean like the government?
It's the celebrities that they work for and worship that have been a problem for me.
Where? How do I get in touch with them? I'm trying to get in touch with one of them. I need a check.
You know what?
I put spell on you because you're mine. They'll stop the things you do. I ain't lying.
So, since people want me to address the whole 2-week video where I'm supposed to be being exposed as a witch, so since people want me to address things, let's address this. You know, when I said that I practice things that have been around since before Yeshua was born, that's true. These people are heavy on demon time, and I've been saying for years that witchcraft is heavily embedded all through the entertainment industry. I've been saying it. You want to know what I thought was funny? It was at the end of that farce of an interview where I said it takes one to know one.
Hello, everyone. This week, you are privy enough to see our interview with Jaguar Wright. During that interview, we opened it up to you, the public, to ask her questions, and not to our surprise, y'all came through. Plenty of good questions and some not so hot takes. One of those not so hot takes came in the form of a question about Jaguar's deceased child.
I want to get this one last one in if you choose to answer it, and then we go to the one that that we've been waiting on. Ask Jaguar why she recorded herself throwing her dead son's ashes on people.
You don't want me to speak that.
Bro, I'm asking you. We all watching. We all watched you do it. What does that mean when you throw some on somebody like that? If I'm dead and it's like Orlando Brown being dead, Jaguar, and you dig in the bag and you throw Orlando Brown all over somebody. What does that mean?
My question is this. What does it mean to you to ask?
Because that's my brother. I'm your son.
Got that. And yet, what does that mean to you to ask?
That's my brother.
Then show me where his bullet holes were.
Well, you gotta
show me where his
they're in the ashes.
No. Show me where his bullet holes were.
I saw you screaming.
Solar! 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 Come!
Show me where his bullet holes were.
I seen you screaming.
Where was he shot?
I seen them pull you out the car.
That whole video was fake. Everything that they did in it was fake, and everything that I said to them was fake. I mean, technically, I told them the truth. I just, I put a little show on for them since they wanted a little show, and I gave them one. So what, they all allowed to play games on me and play on my top, and I can't play on them back? Like, I don't get to play bad. They get to be the only ones that have fun. What bothered me though was how many people were taking that video seriously. Like, that's the people that took that seriously, that bothered me. Like, that really bothered me. Because it goes to show exactly how easily people's minds are manipulated.
We will clarify some things here for everybody to understand. A certain thing about Too Strong is that we were facilitating Miss Wright. Her request was to have an open forum for you, the audience, to have questions asked. Now, I don't think any other platform has ever opened that up for her, so this would be a novelty move, not just on her part, but on any interviewers as well. What happened at the end of the program, however, it seems, just from what we've been looking at in the comment section, to have given people some pause. So we want to try and clarify a few things. This is no attempt to make any excuses for anything that people may think we need an excuse for, because we do not make excuses for anything. We stand on business. So I want to clarify that first. Now, she was asked a question, albeit inappropriate, but we do understand that since it's been on the internet, that people have, like we say, the right to ask the question. Now, her answer left a lot in shock because she referenced a few things that she was going to answer up another question and linked it in with that answer. One of the things she mentioned was along the lines of to the question of whether or not Beyonce was a practicing witch. Now, her answer was not that she was one, not Beyonce, but Jaguar, that she is not one, but that it takes one to know one.
Atting you and everything. You ain't got no life, girl. You see me atting you, my nigga. Huh? Huh? You put witchcraft on me to stop my business. Wow. I heard the whole thing, Jaguar. I kept wondering what was the problem. I'm pushing 18 hours a day, doing the most, spending crazy money.
Throwing the ashes, and if they asking us to look stupid.
I'll tell you. Come here. Give me your hand. Come closer.
All right, that's enough. Okay.
We will clarify some things here for everybody to understand a certain thing about Too Strong, is that we were facilitating Miss Wright. Her request was to have an open forum for you, the audience, to have questions asked. Now, I don't think any other platform has ever opened that up for her, so this would be a novelty move, not just on her part, but on any interviewers as well.
Yeah, they asked me if Beyonce was a witch, and they asked me how I knew, and I said because it takes one to know one. I wasn't lying. That wasn't me calling myself a witch. A Hollywood witch that I know that operates in Hollywood confirmed it for me. She's been to her parties. The little Bayhive gatherings that they had with all of the ritual stuff that they do, worshiping her, the Church of Bay and all of that. Yeah. A real live witch confirmed it for me. But it's funny because all I had to say was, it takes one to know one. And that was enough for my enemies here on this app to go run around trying to convince people that I declared myself a witch. Matter of fact, I think I also said you people are so small-minded. I'm so much more than that. Because all of these witches and warlocks that are all through the entertainment industry, all they are minions for the devil.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. I love the moonlight. See a light that almost catches fire. You try to scream,
but I think you stopped me from me. You saw the breeze and falling between the eyes. Your paradise. Cause this is better. You know it's not the same. It's being a stuff right. You know like the shadow, thriller tonight. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Well, I guess it's time to answer that last question as well. I do not practice the same form of spirituality that everyone else does. I follow Yeshua. I serve the almighty living God. And I acknowledge all sides of God. God the Father, God the Mother, and God the Son. So, what I will say is, whatever I choose to do with my DNA, I'll do with my DNA as per my right as a law-abiding American citizen. I have the right to practice whatever religion I choose. Do I not, gentlemen?
Yeah, you do. You got that right. You surely do.
But if you really want to know what I did with those ashes, you should probably ask me everything that happened before and happened after, because all of it was witchcraft. All of it. Especially the things that happened before and the things that happened after, leading up until the point where I was drugged, beaten, hog-tied, and forced into a hospital to be drugged and beaten and forced to stay drugged some more. See, what I am would terrify most of you if you actually knew. Matter of fact, if any of you actually knew what I truly am, you wouldn't ask me stupid questions like that at all. See, when you open the door to certain questions, you better be sure you're ready for the answer. And if you want to know how I know Beyonce is a witch, I'll say it as simple as this. It takes one to know one.
Yeah, there it is. Now we know.
Period.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got your questions answered, and this got real deep for you, but you asked for it, and you got what you was looking for, and there it is.